ちらは晴れると15度くらいまで上がるような暖かい気温です。今は九州で四国が中心となっています。この後、明日にかけて動かしてみますと、だんだんとじわじわと北上する予想です。明日の午後には東北、北陸まで流れ込む予想ですから、明日は今日よりも気温が高くなって暖かくなりそうです。ただ雪が多く積もっている地域はニュースがありますのでご注意ください。さて今年はいつもの年よりも桜前線の北上早くなっています。これまでに開花したところを見ていきますと、これまで九州から関東にかけて開花しています。今日も神戸や宇都宮、水戸などから続々と開花の便りが出ています。今週末、お花見を予定されている方もいらっしゃるかもしれませんが、日曜日は気になるとなっても寒くなるところがありそうなんです。お花見される方はお散歩をお願いします。明日は北日本の日本海側、再び昼頃からお天気が崩れそうです。明日は雨の日が多くなるでしょう。朝から太平洋側中心の西日本、沖縄は広く降りそうです。最近の湿気された日が多いでしょう。札幌から新潟にかけては冬晴れです。最高気温は全国的に今日より5度前後高くなります。多くのところで4月並みです。札幌は5度、そして関東から西の地域は26度まで上がるところが多いでしょう。では週間予報。札幌から東京です。日本海側は土曜日に
すみません、桜様。
日曜日の太平洋側で雲が広がり、東京は冷たい雨が降りそうです。名古屋からのです。
Hello guys, hello guys, hello guys. How's everyone doing? Did you like Richard's tweets? They were good, man. They were very good. I really enjoyed the storm, the educational storm. Finally. Everybody was waiting for it. No expectations, of course. Ay, ay, ay. But it was good. I guess it was needed. Welcome, Red Bull Vodka. I really like that handle, bro. Reminds me of my good old days. Good old days. Yes, sir. Red Bull Vodka. Welcome, man. The rest of you guys, welcome. I know that a lot is going on for a weekend, perhaps too much. We can't take a break, guys. It's ridiculous. Not even during the weekends. Richard does not give us a break. The man is always working. The man does not stop. Amazing. And people are scared about the prices. Come on, guys. Come on. This is a buying opportunity for the things that you like. And that's how we need to think about this. That's it. So I am excited. I am indeed excited. I know I don't sound that excited, but it's because it's nighttime and I can't shout. I can't shout, otherwise I would be shouting. I would be going crazy. I would be going absolutely crazy. But anyways, Twitter storm, that was good. We'll be looking into that. Our king has spoken. And the course did not pump. That's yeah, amazing. That was funny because again, like, everybody's always expecting everyone else to rotate into cores, and then the market is like, nah, I won't do it. I refuse. So it means that the market is angry at Richard, I think, right? That's what the market is the prices are showing. It's weird. It's a very weird situation. We had I heard rumors, right? You know, guys, that I'm not really into tracking, addresses of people. I don't care. I like that people do whatever they want with their fucking money, but I heard rumors that a highly influential person in our community jitted out. Come on. Why now at the bottom? Come on, you never jit out at the bottom, man. You ride to zero. That's what you do. And I'm not even talking about pDAI. Why is the music stopped? Okay, there you go. I'm talking about tokens, right? All the tokens. So if you're feeling doubts, if you're unsure, probably this is not the great time to sell. In my opinion, right? I could be wrong. It could be a great time to sell, right? I don't know. But it doesn't seem like a good time to sell, right? So just hodl your bags, hodl strong, have believe hard, and things will work out, right? I'm sure. But it was a great weekend, man. This way is the music okay, it's getting better. Sorry, guys. All right. Yeah, man, like, crazy weekend. I wasn't expecting such a Twitter storm, to be honest. The past 2 days were good in terms of Twitter Spaces. We had that guy that I don't know, like, I never remember, but we'll find the spaces, right? We'll find the Twitter Spaces when we're digging Twitter, for sure, because it's a good one. I'll share it when I find it, but I'll share it yesterday. It's a very good space by that guy that cannot pronounce the name, but it's a good one. Lots of people, lots of great discussions, and then, like, I'm sure that Richard is listening and watching, because he kind of tweeted and is following what's happening, right? It's kind of responding to people, so that's good, man. I like that. I really like that he's getting involved with the community once again directly. So I think that's extremely bullish, right? Because we can communicate with him again, and that's good. That's very, very important, I think. that the community can communicate besides besides the price chart, right, with the founder, because we can always communicate with the charts, right? That's what the market does. It communicates emotions. So, and right now people seem to be angry at the cores, right? That's what the market is showing. It's not showing much strength, right? Weird. Even though Richard is tweeting, is tweet storm, but it is what it is. Tech dude, 18 tweets from Richard only about pDAI bullish. I thought it was not only about pDAI, but sure, pDAI was, I guess, the main point of discussion, right? So I mean, sure, you can see it as a bullish thing, right? Like I said in the other stream, I'm taking what Richard says at face value, right? I'm not trying to dig deeper into the tweet itself. I'm just looking at it, reading, and trying to understand the words as they are, right? Not, but it's only my understanding, right? Because I'm limited. I understand I am a retardio. I accept that. So that's what I do. I just read it at face value, and I assume that what is written is what he means, right? So, and what he said was very clear. Don't buy pDAI because it's inflationary and it won't end well. That was the message. You can do whatever you want, right? You're free to do whatever you want with your money, man. It's yours. And if you win, congratulations, bro. I do respect the pump, man. Believe it or not, I do respect the pump. But now, does it look good for pDAI? No, absolutely not, right? And we already discussed that. It was an exploit, as you heard it here, like first. I think I was one of the first to tell you, right? Like, this seems like an exploit, and it's not really reproducible. So it was related to somebody from the AMM bot stage. In my humble opinion, it seems, because it were vaults created very early. And so it is what it is. It's one of those things. And my opinion was always, like, obviously Richard wanted like the copies to pump, like they're like part of the chain. I don't think he was expecting like these kinds of bugs, because like the MM bots, one of the goals, I'm sure it was to take over protocols, right? So it's just one of the things that did not go well, and that's fine. It happens, man. It's like shit happens. Don't blame the king. That's a stupid thing to do, right? Like, and I think people sometimes interpret my words wrong, because like sometimes people fuck up and it's okay. It's not like you should get angry because something went wrong. First, you should be happy that you had the opportunity to be on such a crazy narrative, man, because it was insane, in my opinion, crazy. And second, it's like shit happens and we gotta deal with it. It's like, and I could be wrong, right? Again, like some people believe it's like still Richard controlling and everything. Like, I hope it is. I hope I'm wrong, but what it looks like, it is what it looks like, right? Could be something else, yes, absolutely, but it is what it is. He should mask the pDAI that he was involved. I guess he's been selling, right? That's as far as I understand. That's what he has been going on. I think he removed the liquidity, and I think he already started to sell. So it is what it is, right? It's not that you need to do what he does, right? It's you can do whatever you want, bro. Like, this is a chain of freedom, right? Freedom of speech, freedom of movement. So those are things that you need to do, right? And welcome, Tech Dude, and welcome, Docile. Funding Jim must have lost the arguments with himself and exited his banks. This might be really good price. Yeah, man. Like, exactly. That was a funny moment, man. Like, extremely funny. Like, man, it happens, right? Like, Twitter Spaces audio is sometimes like correct and it's crap. So it's not really like a fault, but it was extremely funny, man. Like, the guy was literally arguing with his own echo, man. That was echo. Like, amazing. Oh boy, that was a good one, right? Like, that's a great meme. And like, those memes are powerful, right? You can use them for good, right? So I hope he comes back. I like him. He talks a lot about politics and stuff that I don't understand or I care about, but people like him, and he seems to have opinions that people appreciate, right? So I think that's good, man. And he has loads of contacts and people in the real knows people in the real world, like goes to stuff, goes like events, right? Real world life, right? That we crypto degens we do not care about, but that's extremely important, right? To onboard new people. So I guess he's an asset, so I hope he comes back. It's like Johnny, right? It's like Johnny deleting the Twitter, but then he goes to YouTube shows and stuff, right? So it's like they want like their voices heard, even though that they delete the accounts or they cheat out. Like I'm sure they'll come back, right? It's too much. It's too much passion for the ecosystem, too much belief, so they will come back. That's my bet. Yeah. But that was a funny meme, man. He still has a lot. Yes, man. I think so. I think the DOA still has a lot. But that's what I'm saying, man. It's like that is an option. That is a possibility. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it's not gonna happen. I'm just looking at the likelihood of things. The probabilities. And the probabilities are showing me that it's probably an exploit, right? The fact that we cannot replicate doesn't mean that it's a good actor doing it, right? Could it be a massive psyops? Sure, absolutely could, but that doesn't look like it, in my opinion. I could be wrong, man. 100%. Don't forget that I'm just a guy on the internet, and I've been wrong many times before. So it would be just another one. Shit. Yeah, man, that one was amazing, bro. That was I listened to a lot yesterday, right? During the day, I was literally with the Twitter Spaces open, like just listening to whenever I could. I like House. I supported him a lot during the ex-USD stuff, because I also called them out. The contract was riddled with admin keys. So, and House was actually the other guy doing that besides me, right? I called out Coexistence, Steven. I called out the team. I told them like directly, this is a fucking scam. You shouldn't like be promoting this. And I explained why. I showed the admin keys in the contract, and I said like, look, you can mint stuff. So like, no, in the House was like dug in even deeper. And he was like, no, it's even worse than what you're saying, man, because they hidden like the functionality within arrays, right? So it's like it was even worse than I thought. So I was like, bro, like no, this doesn't show like these are good people, and I don't care what other people say. Like I don't give a shit about others' opinions. I don't honestly. I do not, man. That's. I don't. I have my own, man. I really think for myself. Honestly, that's what I do. So yeah, I call out when I have to call out, and that's fine. I don't care what other people think. I call out everybody, man. Even Richard, I call out, right? It's not that I don't like him as a leader. I love him as a leader. I think he's an awesome leader, the best leader. But sometimes you have to call people out, and that's fine. It's not that it's the end of the world, right? You just want them to improve. That's what I try to do, right? But yeah, man, that Twitter Spaces was gold. Lots of great discussions in terms of what the issue is, how could it be replicated, etc. Right? And like the House is also of the opinion, right? This could be a massive psyop in the sense that could it be the OA or like somebody associated to it, like controlling the price oracles and everything. Like sure, but that doesn't look like it. That's my point. That's only my point. Most are only taking RH tweets at face value versus watching what. Yeah, man, like you should be doing both things, I guess, right? I'm trying to do both, but like I'm obviously taking Richard's tweets at face value in the sense that I'm not gonna try to pretend that he's trying to say something else, right? I'm gonna assume that he's trying to say what he's trying to say. I think that's the right approach. And then it's like if I look on chain, it seems like he's also doing stuff that. That's showing that he doesn't want more people to fall into pDAI, right? But that's what it looks like. Does it mean that that's the reality? Could be something else, right? Could be something else. That's why I'm not like criticizing Somi, man. You have never heard me saying that Somi is crazy or bash Somi. No, bro. It's like it's his opinion. He has the right to share his opinion, man, even if it's wrong. And I understand, like he always bringing people to the meat grinder. There's an exploit. Could be 100%, or we don't know. Like it looks like something, and then I'm saying like I would say like 90% more, even like higher, right? That's an actual exploit because it looks like one, right? And yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, and there's like stuff like that, the dry coming down, flopping coming. So there's lots of things that could mean the opposite. So that's what I'm saying. It's you can have both interpretations, right? So yeah, interest exploit when pDAI supply decreasing. Maybe I saw it increase, so maybe not today, right? I'm not sure today. I didn't look at it today, but I'm saying the past couple of days, right? The past months, let's say. So it has been increasing. It is, it's a fact, right? What's happening like today? I don't know. I didn't look at the supply today, to be honest. I told you, man, I'm not playing with the bags. I don't care. I bought early, so that's it. If it goes to zero, it goes to zero. I honestly don't give a shit. I like other coins. I like a lot of coins. So that's my point. It's like I'm not only focusing one narrative. I like the narrative as the narrative was extremely powerful, man. It's like insanely powerful. And you know that I love it, man. Tech Dude, you've been here for a long time, and you know that I love the narrative in the sense that it was extremely powerful. I'm sure it was the narrative that onboarded the most people, 100%. And it's crazy to say otherwise. It's like you're ignoring reality, right? Ignoring reality. But sometimes shit happens and people are refusing to deal with that. Look, man, I have a history, man, in development in other projects, and I tell you, shit happens, and that's it. And there's sometimes it is what it is, It is what it is. And I think it's just one of those times, I hope I'm wrong, man, honestly, because pDAI to $1 would be amazing for PulseChain, for the entire ecosystem. So I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm 100% wrong. Honestly, I hope I am. ETH has only 5 billion DAI and people were convinced that our yeah, man, I think there's there could be ways actually to for that to happen, besides the OA, besides it pumping and or the OA backs pumping and adding liquidity to adding collateral, etc. I think there could be other ways, right? Especially because supposedly, right, the OA control more or less half of the supply, so there could be ways to try to achieve a peg, even if it was an AMM peg, right? A peg on liquidity, let's say. So, but yeah, man, but it would be hard anyways. It would be extremely hard. So, but as a narrative, it was amazing, man. We cannot deny that, and the market and the prices show that, whether we like it or not. That's because pDAI did amazing in terms of axes, man, since the early days. So, yeah, it's just one of those things, man. Just bad luck, I guess. We all know Musk is actually Somi should go to jail. They're retarded. Yeah, man, exactly. Grow up, big boy pants. It's I don't like people that start that conversation. Oh, now that the things are not going as you said they would. There can be consequences. Especially when those people actually promoted sacrifices, they say no, we didn't. No, actually, there's tweets. There's tweets. We know what you did. We know what you did. So. I don't fall for that narrative. It's retarded, and yeah, you shouldn't fall for it too, man. In my opinion, man, Somi is free to promote whatever he wants, man. I mean, if it's if he wants to promote, for example, Ponzi, should he? Probably shouldn't, right? But he can do whatever he wants, man. And people are free to do whatever they want with their money. It's you want to listen to people on the internet, and then you blame those people. It's I don't get it. I never understood that, right? It's always my fault when I fuck up. It's my fault, right? At least that, for me, right? Because I click the button. Nobody else tells me to click the button. It's me who chooses to click the button, right? Oh, if somebody calls me and says, "Oh, you need to jump out of the window, and I'll give you money," if I choose to jump, it's me, right? There are situations where that's young people, or when I say young people, I mean kids, for example, or people with mental disabilities, people who cannot really think for themselves, right? Then it might be a problem. For normal people, right? People like us, I guess it's you make your own choices, right? So it's it's your fault always, man. It's nobody else's fault. Always, we click the button. It's our own responsibility. So. Don't trash on me, man. He has been a great asset to the chain, and he just believes in the narrative, and that's it. We cannot Like as long as that's the case, right? Because I like there were people saying like, oh yes, the cell walls and everything. I don't know, man. I'm and honest. This is what people said, right? I'm just sharing what they said. I'm not saying that it is true. It is a fact. I'm literally sharing, right? So if it's because he has like belief, sure, I don't see a problem with that. And oh, but he has bags, of course. Like if he believes he should have bags, right? That's how it works. But yeah. But anyways, Richard's tweets were very good, man, because like they kept the discussion going. You see, and the next, I think, the next phase of the discussion is the realization, which is something that I've been saying for a long time. And what was my main point always about the pickup is my main point about the pickup is was look, guys. Somebody had to click the button for the pickup to appear. Somebody did click in that button. Somebody gave the instructions, etc. So there is a creator, right? And the next discussion, what that's gonna people are probably gonna have is, well, I guess like it's not really his coin in the sense that he didn't take care of it, but why then? And that's going to be the next phase of the discussion. People asking and wondering, but wait, okay, we get it. It's not your token, right? But you kind of created like for the protocol. So why did you not take care of it? Was it not the goal, right? So that's going to be probably the next phase of the discussion, in my opinion. And that why am I saying this? Because the market is kind of showing that. Look at least the last time I looked at the prices, right? The cars weren't really pumping, and people weren't like going back to them. So I think that's because they're kind of wait. So bro, right? That's going to be probably the next phase. And I'm not attacking Richard, right? Like I hope people don't take this and are, oh no, he's attacking Richard. No, I'm not. It's there's a difference, right, between you discussing something, showing that might be something worth discussing, or like there's something that people are thinking about, and like directly attacking somebody, right? Because I think leadership is made of how you deal with the bad decisions, right? Because usually that's what defines good leader, right? It's not when things go well. When things go well, it's fine. It's easy to be a good leader, right? It's when things don't go well, don't go right. And right now, it's when Richard is showing what type of leader he is, right? And I think some people were like, but wait, man, why did you not take care of it? And I already started to see that conversation appear, in some places, right? In some places. So I guess that that's going to be probably the next wave, right, of the discussion around the pickup, is because I don't think the discussion is going to end now, right? We're just getting started, man. I think we're just finally getting started on all of that, because it's important, right? Yeah, like I think it's going to be interesting, the outcome of all of this, right, in terms of what the market will do. Right now it seems that the market is kind of defying, right, Richard, at least and let me just take a look at the price to see if how we can share. It's already dumping, okay, but until some hours ago, I guess, it was defying Richard, right, in the sense of pumping pDAI, right, and going into memes, etc., right? So yeah, exactly, man. Pump tires user to prove that those pump memes as cores. Yeah, man, exactly. Like what is the cores, man? What is that? I will never buy into that conversation. I just use the term because other people understand what I'm talking about, but it's retarded. It's very fucking retarded, and I don't like it, man. I really don't like it, because it doesn't mean anything. It's an empty term, in my opinion. It means nothing. Richard created Hex from Ethereum. He created Hex. He created the P copies. He created the memes. He created every single token, right? Not every single token on PulseChain, but like those ones, right? All of those, right? So I mean, those are all cores, right? Whether we like it or not, whether he supports them or not, that doesn't matter. It was created by the same guy, right? So and it's fine. Like at some point, somebody creating a new chain would have good performers and bad performers, right? So it is what it is. Probably not all tokens are going to do amazingly, and that's just a fact, right? Not a fact, but a strong possibility in my mind, right? So it is what it is. And probably like another discussion that people might have in the future is that, right, whether like will he pump all the tokens, right? We know that because of liquidity bonding, so Hart's law. If a lot of tokens pump, like most tokens should pump, right? Because they'll just go with the flow, right? Like assuming that everything else stays equal, right? We don't add new sellers, basically. That's what I mean. So yeah, but we'll see how that goes. I'm so bullish on PulseChain, man. Now the party is getting started, man. Honestly, a lot of people leave the party early, right? Before the real cool shit happens. Ah, man, it's like they're like jinxed, you know. Yeah, poor people, man. You should not leave the party early, man. Stick around, have a little bit of patience, and you will be rewarded, man. Richard is starting to be more active, interact more with the community, etc. So this is not the time to get the fuck out, in my opinion. It's a time to remain here, stay here, you know, think with your feet, you know. Don't get all emotional, you know. Don't start ratio trading this and that, you know. And yeah, probably look into, you know, RH tokens. And when I say RH tokens, is all of them, right? All of them. Doesn't include like P copies? I don't know, man. I now I don't know what to tell you about that, right? Because to me it's like do I believe that it didn't really, you know, care about, like, you know, the P copies, in the sense that it didn't try to, you know, take over some key protocols? Or do I think that happened, but that something, like, you know, went wrong, and he doesn't really want to, you know, say sorry or admit that, so he's just moving on? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's probably the second one, right? But if that is the case, I'm like, I have to be honest. I'm like, oh, bro, that's not really that cool, you know. I would probably like maybe do it in a different way, right? But I don't know. Just speculating, right? Yeah. So am I super bullish on the PEEP copies? Like, probably not, right? Not as much, because because it seems, right? It seems that you know, it's not that easy to make those work, you know, apparently. So, but it is what it is. I hope I'm wrong, man. Again, I have P copies. I'm not selling my P copies. I don't care what the market does. If they go to zero, they go to zero. I don't care. But yeah, like, will I buy more? Probably not for the time being, right? I'm going to be focused elsewhere. So, but like, is the market interested in buying, you know, HEX and PulseX and Pulse and Dink? Doesn't seem like it, you know. It seems that the market is like, I don't know, man. I'm not really into those. Why? I don't know. That's a great discussion that we could have, for sure, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure why isn't the market so, you know, so bullish on those. Maybe it's the second cycle curse, but it's not like for ink, etc. It's not really the second cycle, so I'm not sure. But it is true that, you know, it was the pDAI narrative and boarding on, like, you know, most people, right? At least, let's say, the past year. And now the RH memes are like starting to, like, slowly, obviously, but they are starting to have a bigger role, right, in the ecosystem. So maybe that's why, right? Just new things, and people, you know, flock to new things, right? Less liquidity, you know, less baggage. Maybe that's why, right? Maybe that's just why. Yeah, like, and like the discussion, I think that the next one of the, like, another let's say another important discussion point, I would think that's that people will probably have is, can those tokens, right, pump without you know, without the DOA pumping them? That's going to be interesting, right? That's going to be interesting. And will DOA pump all the tokens, or will it have preferences? Right, we've seen that it's pumped like HEX and PulseX and Ink in the past, but it kind of stopped, right? Because everyone was jitting out, so it might be like, I don't want to pump this anymore, like they're just shooting out, so I'm just gonna buy other stuff, right? Could be that it decides to buy things that people are not selling, I don't know. Yeah, that's I think that could be an interesting discussion. The choices of the away in the future, and can the hex I'm gonna say it. Fuck. I'm gonna say the term just to describe the 4 tokens, because otherwise I'm gonna have to say it like 4 names, like the 4 tickers every time. But will the market choose to pump the 4 core, or just ignore them and move into the memes, for example, or even go again to some P copies, right? Because we know that we are the retarded chain now, right? According to Eric and according to some people. So we'll just go with it. Retarded chain is good, man. Believe me, it's good because it's memeable and people recognize it and people like the term. So it's actually good, man. If people start to call us the retarded chain, is good because people want to flock there. If you imagine calling us the meme chain, right? People flock there. The same thing, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, that could be a great selling point. But if it is, then I don't know. Will people see the cards as kind of like retarded coins to buy, or will they be like, no, just RH memes? I don't know, or just the P copies? I don't know, man. I do not know. But interesting times lie ahead. That is for sure, guys. So don't forget to subscribe, leave a like. And this is like a safe space for you to share your ideas and I shit on them, right? I'm kidding. No, man, we're just discussing things, I love open discussion. I love to, to try to add some value, right? Different perspective. And man, I'm loyal to my leaders, right? Literally loyal. I've built a stablecoin for hex t-shirts, max staked. So I'm actually quite loyal to our leaders. In this case, to our leader, our king, Richard Hart. Doesn't mean that I agree with every decision that he makes. And that is an important distinction, right? That is an extremely important distinction. So yes, that's how I think a lot of people kind of feel, right? In the sense that why did he kind of deal with this in this way, right? Why did he wait so long? Why did he promote it, pDAI, blah, blah? It's only because probably he was not aware, there was an exploit, right? And the dev team was not aware. So that's why they kind of took a few days. I don't know if you remember this, but maybe a week ago or 2 weeks ago, there were a few days that they kind of stopped tweeting, or tweeted, maybe did like one tweeting per day, something very like that, right? Something like, I wasn't tweeting a lot. So, and I think that's when they were actually discussing the things, like internally, like what the fuck is going on? Is it fixable? Blah blah. That's my feeling, right? Could be wrong again, but that's the feeling that I got at the time. I remember perfectly. So yeah, I think it was just something that went over their heads, and they kind of had to shift strategies, right? Maybe this doesn't work that well anymore. So let's focus more on the memes, that stuff, right? And it's much easier to just say it's to disassociate oneself with those P copies, right? Because at the end of the day, they were forked from Ethereum, so a lot of people already think it's not like the creator or the guy behind them. So you can just go with it, right? Because a lot of people think that, but a lot of people don't think that also. So that's why I think that is going to be probably a breaking point at some point, right? I think when I say breaking point, is for more people to cheat out, for example, right? Which is good, man. We need the weekends to cheat out. If you cannot handle a bad decision from your leader, you're retarded. You need to get the fuck out. You need to handle that, because leaders make bad decisions, and that's fine. Or it's not even bad decisions, it's decisions you don't agree with, and that's not it's okay, man. You need to deal with it, right? It's just leaving. I don't think that's the option, man. You don't think that's the option. Yo, Angelo, how are you doing, sir? It's a quiet Sunday. When I say quiet, it's quiet here, right? We're in our little hub, just chilling, just talking about what's going on, you know. But lots of activity, man. Lots of activity. A lot of people going crazy in the PulseChain land. So yeah, and our king is back. So he's back tweeting hard. So everybody is already kind of feeling it in the air, you know, that something is different, something is brewing. That's why I think the pDAI guys are still at it, you know, some of them obviously. And that, like, is B Roots back to pDAI? Did he just tweet it like 1 hour ago or so that he was back to pDAI again? Man, that guy flip-flops quickly. But I'm kidding, right? It's good that people, you know, update their worldview, right? They have new information, or they have this. They look at the information with more clearly, and then they change their minds. And I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. I appreciate that people are able to do that. Angelo, question Pedro. One tweet RH mentioned that even a fork protocol can carry over bugs. Yes, 100%. If so, then why does RH do much Ethereum die, especially now? Yeah, man, that's yes, that's a good question, man. Because Ethereum DAI is not really. Does he own? I think he owns ETH now. It's not. He doesn't own. It doesn't own that much DAI, honestly. Now I think so. But why did he own DAI? Because at the end of the day, it's still the most or one of the most permissionless. Blah, blah, cannot even say. Sorry, guys. I'm tired. Permissionless. That's what I wanted to say. Permissionless. Coin, right? It cannot be blocked, etc. Right? It has now. We now find out now it has some Oracle issues, like every fucking stablecoin, because no stablecoin wants to do an on-chain, twap. Oh no, it's they might change the prices. Oh yeah, okay. So having a centralized Oracle is a better solution, right? Come on. My God. But yeah, this is a discussion for another day, right? But people are paying more attention now, which is good, and like they're listening to devs now, which is good, because it's at least they're listening to people who understand the fuck they're talking about, right? And I'm not saying that I understand Maker. I'm not gonna pretend I'm an expert on Maker. I know how it works, but knowing how it works is different than being an expert, because the auctions and when the debt ceiling is broken is insanely complicated, right? It's very, very, very complicated and very complex, and I'm not going to pretend that I know it all. I don't. But I do have a deep technical understanding of crypto, blockchain, did many projects, so yes, understand how smart contracts work, etc. So yeah, I think that's it's the best of the things that you I'm not gonna say the worst, but it's the best of the stuff that you can have, right? In terms of stable coins, right? The other options are much worse, right? They're like directly blockable by admins, so that's even worse. That is the worst of all. Not the worst. When I say worst, it's because it's not bad, right? But it is decentralized, but up until a point, right? Up until a point. And it's true that you can have the voting for Maker to change the oracles and that stuff. That's what I'm saying. It's already a good solution in that sense, right? But the forked one, it's a bit different, I guess, right? It's a bit different because the price oracles are feeding a different number, I guess, in terms of what's the value of it, for example. Remember that massive arbitrage play when the stables depeg last cycle during the market? Yeah. I remember. Yeah. He went to, was it USDC or something, and then back. Yeah. Sure, I do remember that. But again, what do I think will happen, man? I don't know. I really think this was like something that the dev team overlooked. And it just happened, right? I know it's hard because it's like, oh fuck, how is that even possible? How that shit happens? It's complex, man. Maker is complex, and you're forking a lot of different protocols, right? So I kind of think they just overlooked that detail, let's say, that somebody had the ability to actually create a vault, right? But I don't know, man. Yeah, also at the same time, it's one of those things, right? Like, shit happens, but meh. It could be again a psyop in the sense that it's such a, I'm not gonna say ridiculous because it's not really ridiculous. It can happen, but such bad luck that you're kind of wondering, is it really bad luck or something else? And I get it, man. That's why I don't blame Somi. That's why I don't blame Somi and the people that still believe in pDAI as a narrative. It's okay. I understand it. Because from a developer's perspective, nobody has actually been able to replicate the issue. So it's very weird. It's very weird. It's very, very weird. Independently of whatever Richard said, nobody has been able to replicate the issue, right? So, but I could also explain why, right? Because it's specific to like a vault that somebody opened, right? So, I mean, that's why, I guess. At the same time, couldn't the dev team probably do something in terms of, again, I don't know, try to liquidate the vault or something? I don't know. Again, because nobody has been able to replicate it, it's kind of odd. It's kind of odd. Just being, very, honest about it, right? But again, it doesn't mean that it's a psyop. It just means that it's a bit odd, right? But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Very strange situation, guys. Very strange situation, and I think the next few weeks will play very, very weirdly, right? In the sense that I'm not really sure how the market will react, what will Richard do next to kind of shake things out, positively and negatively, right? Because usually there's like both, right? Even for these tweets, right, that were kind of very straight, right? Very very direct, I guess, and still we can create narratives around what he's actually saying. So I don't know, it's gonna be interesting few weeks, I guess. I hate the idea that of RH pretty much saying he only buy RH coins and use my protocols and do a better job promoting it. Yeah, man, that's true. That's what I'm saying, man. These tweets from RH were like the first thing that people got was like, oh, this is good, this is bullish. But then like the more that people will think about them, the more they'll be like, I'm not sure if I really agree with this that you're saying, guy. Yeah, it is what it is. And I don't, again, it's not like I don't like the idea of oh, I have a chain, only buy these tokens that I built. No, bro, it's not how it works in my opinion, right? It's like saying, oh, I have this chain, only use the validators that are mine. It's like, what? I don't agree. It's not even agreeing. I think it makes no sense at all. But it's like Richard saying, oh, I have nothing to do with these coins. And I'm like, what, bro? You created them. Of course you do. Like if I fucked up, I would probably say, oh, look, I fucked up, and that's how it goes. It's how it went, and that's it. But I guess like different strategies. That's why I'm saying I can criticize the king. Doesn't mean that I'm not following him or appreciate what he does and I won't be supportive. Like I will be 100%. Doesn't mean that I cannot disagree with stuff, right? And I understand the people who do, like you, Angela. I understand like some of the frustration, right? I think that's why our dear friend Gary might have left, because he was like, nah, not for me, guys, not for me. Maybe felt betrayed somehow. I don't know. Seems like we're back to that. Let's wait till Richard injects capital phase again. No, except yeah, exactly. That is like, ugh, it's boring. It's not even boring. It's like it means that the chain needs the OA funds to pump, and like, man, that's not cool, man. Like we need to get put ourselves to work, man. Find the narratives, build them, right? Not be, oh, the OA is gonna pump this. That's like, oh, okay. Because we don't even know, man. We don't even know if that's going to be true, right? We don't know. Yeah, it might be true. We hope that it is true, but we don't know. We'll see. I hope we build new narratives, right? Maybe embrace the retardio thing, you know? I don't know. Retarded chain sounds good, man. Sounds not boring. The chain of the retarded stuff. Token gets exploited, good, we'll pump it. I mean, that's extremely retarded, but I like it. I like it for like in that if we are the retarded chain, we should like people should do retarded things like that, you know. So it's understandable. I'm joking. Yeah, don't go chase crazy things, right? And only buy RH, you know, tickers. Otherwise, you'll get screwed up. Ay. You know, like might be true. You know, like might be true. Like only RH tickers will pump, right? I don't believe that, right? I'm just saying that for fun because I don't believe that, right? I think even the tokens that I do not like personally will pump, right? If everything pumps. But the truth is, people are not interested in buying RH tokens, right? Right now, like they're interested in buying the memes. I mean, the not the cores, I guess. I like Christopher. I like you, but bro, Richard Hart did not create the pDAI, just copies. Yeah, but copying is creating, man. Like whatever you want to call it, he created the coin, right? Like the copy itself, the coin had to appear from somewhere. Somebody had to create it. I don't know how you want to look at it in a different way. How can somebody, you know, how can it, like, I don't get it. Like somebody had to literally create the stuff, right? Like I don't know, I don't care if it's a copy, if it's not the copy. Is pHEX not this coin? Oh, it is. So okay, so if pHEX is his coin, then how are not the others, right? Because they're copy, all of them are copies, right? So that's only my point. I'm not saying that he is responsible for them, right? It's different discussions. He can copy everything and not be responsible for any of those coins, right? That's those are different things, completely different things, right? I'm literally just saying creating, like in the sense of somebody who made the stuff appear, right? That's it. The creator doesn't mean that he is responsible for maintaining those coins or the prices or the technology, blah blah blah, and like any of that, right? Any of that. That's not his responsibility in any way. It would be cool, however, it would be cool. It would have been cool, right? Assuming that was an exploit, what is happening actually is an exploit. It would have been cool if it did not happen, right? If he actually had, tried the MMM thing, and set the ratios and get the ownership and fix the price ratios, etc., etc., etc. It would have been cool, and that was always my opinion. I'm not gonna go back and pretend that I did not say that. I did not think that he would not care, because I always said the opposite. I always said I doubt that he's gonna do this fork and not prepare it, not prepare the protocols, right? Not care about it, and then he does a launch he first launches without nobody knowing, and a week later he announces it. So during that week there were bots working, there were transactions, stuff happened, and the stuff that happened was related to these protocols, whether we like it or not. So that's why I think that he did try that. Something went wrong, there was a problem, that's it, and then we just shit happened, right? My wife cheated on me and I know it was Richard's fault. How is that even related to what I'm saying? I don't get it. Oh, my wife cheated and I know it was Richard. I don't get it. I don't think you understand that somebody had to create the coins. That's the only thing I'm saying, right? You're taking that like, oh, an insult, or like he did not. I mean, he did, right? Like the PulseChain did, Dev did, right? Somebody did. Somebody had to create the coins because they exist on PulseChain. So, yeah. Like he could have created PulseChain empty, right? That's what usually happens. And then, yes, you would be right, because you would have to bridge the coin, right? And the coin would appear as a contract, right? It would not exist there. And then you would be right, sir, 100%. But that was not the case. So I am correct. It is one of those things, man. It is what it is. And again, he's not responsible for them, for maintaining, for carrying, etc., etc., etc. He just created them as an incentive, let's say, as like an airdrop thing, right? But everybody else set the prices, right? We set the liquidity in terms of buying the coins, setting liquidity, etc., right? So in that sense, I agree. Like it's not his responsibility. I wish, that it had gone differently in that sense, right? In the sense that it would have been cool if he could have, taken control of, for example, Maker, set the ratios, etc. Just use that technology, right? Because it would have been cool, right? Why are we lying? Like, it's even like so clear that like everybody came for pDAI, man. Like it pumped like tremendously. Like we need to accept that because it happened. So it did a 10,000x at some point, I believe, right? Did it not? I think it did. So, I mean, it's crazy. Like it happened, or like it did many X. I don't know how many, honestly, but I know it did many X's. And my point is, like, I know a lot of people who came to PulseChain because of pDAI, exclusively. Not because I promoted it. They heard it. They came because they liked the concept. They liked the narrative. They were attracted by the narrative. They loved it. They were like, they had never heard something like that, So, I mean, we can take that as it is and not be angry, man. Not be like, angry because people like to buy those coins. It is what it is, man. People like to buy what they like to buy, and we need to understand that and use that information to better the chain, to make the chain more attractive for other people, I guess. So yes, sir, I think a lot of the good things are actually coming. So in terms of pump, in terms of prices, in terms of things that we'll be discussing in the future, like the RH memes, for example, because those we know are 100% made by RH, and we all agree on that, which is good, right? We don't even need to have the discussion of who created these coins with the memes. I hope not. I hope we can all agree they were made by that same guy. So yeah, man, that's a good thing, right? That's what I'm saying. There will be positive things, for sure, that we'll be focusing on. And I've been like, since when pump.io launch, what did I say? Look, if you miss the boat, just wait 30 days and then you'll get in and then it will pump. What happens? Exactly what I said. So like, we'll have opportunity for sure. I'm sure these coins will pump, and look at the liquidity on most of them. Like, most is still very low in terms of liquidity compared to everything else, right? And people absolutely love most. They love pump, they love DAI, they love, I don't know, they love like a lot of memes. So, and I'm bullish on them. I'm bullish on those memes. I think they're pretty good. Like one of them, the one that I bought the earliest, probably, when I say earliest, was like when I bought the largest bag initially, because I updated it too, but initially it was DAI. You know why? Because it had the most hate on deck screener, like red flags, poopy icons. It was like, it had more than pDAI, and I was like, damn, this shit is hated by Hexicans, is hated by the pDAI gang, man, it's hated by everybody. Perfect, I like it. So yeah, why did I buy a lot of Ink initially? Because it was hated by everybody. Like, nobody, like, Ink didn't like the dump token, blah. So I was like, damn, I'm gonna buy this. It's good that nobody likes it. I'm just a contrarian, man. Like, usually I just buy what people don't like, right? Like, not everything, like the HOA stuff, I was never into that, right? It's like that, like insulting the leader and making fun of, like, one thing is like memeing, right? Making memes, like when Richard like said the market has chosen, bro, like there were very good memes from the HOA guys, like respect, very good memes. But that's it. You can play with this, in my opinion, right? You can play with this situation, meme, because that attracts people, believe it or not. But like when you go into insults or like, just trashing the person because you don't agree, then I don't follow, and I'm like, no, I don't accept that. Because you can call people out, right? So you can say like a leader did something wrong, but then you don't need to be a dick and like, I don't like him anymore. That's like, that's treason in my mind, right? You need to go with the leader, go with the captain, and whatever happens to the ship, it happens to the ship. It's like army stuff, you just follow and that's it. You can, point some stuff out, but you need to trust them, right? That they're making the right calls, they're making the right decisions. So either you trust Richard or you don't trust Richard. That's my opinion, because whether you like it or not, he's going to be releasing stuff on PulseChain. He's going to be hopefully a major, player in the future, right? In terms of communication. So I mean, it's not about expectations. It's about he's also part of the chain, so we should also work like we are, right? So that's my only my. That's why I think that we'll probably see more of Richard, right? Not sure if streaming. I don't think so, right? At least not for the time being. I guess. I hope I'm wrong too. Like I hope I'm wrong about so many things. So yeah, that would be good, man, too. But yeah, but a lot of people are, I think, that are not that happy with the outcome of this whole P copy thing. You know, they were expecting something more. So high expectations sometimes is not good, right? It's not good. Sometimes it fucks you up. But it's okay, you know, it's okay to also have like some sort of expectation about something, I guess, right? Not about him, right? But you can have an expectation about an idea, right? About a process, about a strategy. That's okay, I guess, you know. So I think that's why some people are a little bit disappointed, right? Then I'm telling you, it's like I'm not even talking about myself. I don't get disappointed. I'm not on that ship of, you know, emotions. It's not for me. I don't care. I made my decision to follow Richard, so whatever he does doesn't matter, man. I can point it out, but I'm here. That's it. I'll be supporting him. But I've seen in a lot of groups, man, a lot of the people that are disappointed and are like. They're just disappointed with the whole thing, you know, how it ended, basically. So I don't know. I think there was a little bit of trust that was shaken, right? Like when there was the hex and eHEX debacle, right? You know, but in a different way, obviously, right? In a different way. But yeah, it is what it is. Because like the eHEX pHEX debate was more of people realizing that Richard has preferences, and they were like shocked. The market was shocked that Richard has preferences. Oh shit, you know, like yeah, man. He already said that he didn't like ink that much. So, like people were, I don't know. That's why I'm saying that it's okay that we are the retarded chain, because apparently we kind of are a little bit retarded, you know, and that's fine. That's fine. It's fine to be. It's good that we are, because you know who wins? Usually the guys that are on the right side of the bell curve, or the guys who are on the left side of the bell curve. And if we are on the left side of the bell curve, it's fine. We were fun, we're retardio. It's good, man. It's a good place to be. It's a good place to be. So yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, I'll be going into Twitter soon. You know, we need to dive deep, to read some of the tweets, to agree, to disagree, to get a little bit emotional. You know, I say that I'm not an emotional guy, but I like to get emotional. You know, because it's different things. I don't get emotional when I'm making decisions. But you know, obviously I'm emotional. I'm Portuguese, man, so it's like it's in my blood, bro, to be hot-headed. You know, it's literally in the blood. I can't fight it. But not when I'm making decisions, you know, that's stupid. I try to have a cool mind when I'm thinking, when I'm clicking the button. I will not click the button with the heart, I'll click the button with the brain, man. That's it. But when I'm discussing things, sure, I'll get emotional for sure. And it's important, man, to have passion. But you know, guys, it's time for me to eat. So I kind of need to play one of those commercials, because oh yeah, the piri guys pay me in piri, right? They don't even give me the fucking chicken. They just give me the piris, and I'm like, you need to buy the chicken yourself. They talk like this, right? They're like, oh, you need to buy the chicken. And I'm like, oh, damn. But at least they give me the piri, so halfway there. It's good. So are you ready for the first commercial? Let's go. We just stop the music and let's fucking go. Let's go. All right. I hope you guys liked it. A cool commercial. Oh yeah, you guys are quiet today. You're always super quiet on Sunday. It's interesting. Not much activity or chilling on the weekends. Although RH is going nuts, tweeting, educating us, showing us some tough love. We need that too, man. We need that too in the community, man. We have too many alpha dogs here. All right. Let me go to Twitter or to the prices. Let's go to the prices first and then Twitter. I'm sure you've been checking Twitter far too often lately. Share screen. It's working today. All right. All right. Let me see if you can see the screen well enough. And today, guys, I'm not going to be here for that long. I'm tired. It was a big weekend for me, I guess. All right. So what's pumping? DAI, the real DAI, of course, obviously. RH DAI pumping like crazy, like I told you that it would. Obviously, it's the narrative, guys. It's like the brand. People like that brand now. So maybe this will be the new one. Who knows? But it looks good, man. Looks pumpy, you know. Cool stats. Low liquidity still. Man, even my English is not great today. Oh man, young kids, guys, they are tough to handle sometimes. But this looks good, guys. Nice trend line here. I can't complain. Can't complain, man. This looks good. Yeah, man, this looks very good. Strong buyers, good volume. Man, it's good. I like it. Cannot complain. Pump tires. Let's see. Look, yeah. Okay, just checking. Okay, it's starting now. See, it's starting. Man, I think these tokens can go. They can rip. They can rip. Most wanted, yeah. Oof, nice. It wants to come here. That's good. It wants to come here. So free. A free 20-30%. It's nice. Yeah, it definitely wants to come here. This is gonna be some resistance, but I think it will break it. So the chart looks actually very tasty. All these pump.fun charts, man, they look good. They look good. Oh, and look what I was saying, what I was telling you guys. Look at this. Look at this, man. This is beautiful. So much hate. Oof. Even if we go to DAI here, look. Let me see if it has changed, but no, still it has, like, less hate, man. How is this even possible, man? See, more red flags on this one, right? It's weird. Since we're here, we can look, right? Oof, doesn't look good. And actually, doesn't look that bad, right? For the amount of stuff that has been happening, right? It's still holding. Let's see the weekly one. Oof. Looks tough. Yeah, let's see. Right, let's see if it holds here. But looks tough, guys. Oof. Look at this. Yeah, looks kinda down, but 98%, 98% drop more or less. Yeah, oof. Bummer. It is what it is, man. It's part of the process. But yeah, let's see. Let me just take a look at the log to see. Yeah, it's still some down to go, I guess. If it goes down, it seems that it wants to go down, right? I mean, that's what it looks like. So yeah, the next support, if it has any, it would be around here, right? If it falls. So it is what it is. Yeah, DAI we looked again, sorry. Yeah, man, nice recovery. Bitcoin, the real Bitcoin, of course. Nice shape. I like this shape. Can it go down? Yeah, it could go down again and then up. We'll see, but it looks good, man. Incentive is pumping good. I like that. Mr. Incentive Token. You're finally moving up. I like that, sir. Hey, see? It was able to hold this important level, so yeah. Low, no, it's getting lower, so man, I think this can finally start to rip. Let's see, but it looks good. Looks very good, I think. Looks very good. Let's stay in the log, it's fine. Trumpy Trump. Nice. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad. Could range here for a little bit, right? But if something happens, Trump crazy stuff, can rip very quickly. BitcoinHEX. Let's see BitcoinHEX. Oh, guys, I'm tired today. Yeah, it looks good, man. It's ranging here, finding support. This is good. This is actually very good. It's finding support here. Let's see if we can hold here, right? It's a good brand. I like the Hex brand. Wrapped Bitcoin. Is it taking a beating or kind of, right? Kind of. The McDonald's. Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, I think all the big copies are going to take a beating, I guess, now, right? We'll see. We'll see what happens. PulseChain. Let's see our baby PulseChain. Buy and burn, baby. Buy and burn. It's holding. It's holding well here. Important level, important support. It would be nice if it can start going up a little bit, start to range like this, and then we'll see. But it looks good. It looks good. It's holding well. All right. Not bad. Found support. Let's see if it can hold here the support. That would be important. Did it fall harder now? Yes. It kept. It actually held. All right. Let's see this. It would be important to keep the trend here. So let's see what happens. Higher low, still higher low. So we'll see. But the X looks good too, man. Looks good. Well, let's take at Giga's coin. It's finally taking a spotlight. Giga, I like that, man. I think he's a good dev. I know he has controversial opinions, and I don't care about that shit. Yeah, if you like this, it's a good opportunity, I guess, like the others. This is not a rich coin, by the way. But I don't care. I buy what I like, guys. I buy what I like. And I've bought this some time ago, I'd say. I like this. Yeah, it's a good coin. Nice meme. I like the meme. We've taken a look at the DAI already. Let's see Cardano. The real ADA. The pumpy ADA. Ooh. Let's see. It's still in a downtrend. Let's see if it can start to range or make a move up. Still in a downtrend. But who cares? If you like it, it's a good time to buy, I guess. It's a good opportunity still. Milady. Nah. Pong. Oh, I just added this one. It's falling already. Nice. Let's see. The P-Dong. I like that meme. Third day, so not much expectations. This is like I can't believe I need to go to 4 hours, man. Ugh, so new. And it's still moving up slowly. We'll see. It is brand new, so it could dump. The dev could rug. You know, it is. This is not a rage, okay, coin. So bad things happen to non-rage coins, as you guys know. But yeah, I bought it, so I shill it. I don't care. Because I like the meme. Yeah, I don't know who made this, by the way. I have no fucking idea. But I like it. I like the meme. I like the chart. I thought the chart was good, so I was like, I like it. But buy. That's how I work. Yeah, it has some liquidity, not much, but yeah, it's pump.fun, you know, and it has some hate, you know, already some red flags and poopy icons, and I like that. It's good. It means that it has haters, and I like haters. And finally, Teddy Bear. What happened to Teddy, man? What happened to Teddy, sir? Is it? Oh shit! Went down. Ugh. Did Beirut stop talking about it? Maybe it did. Oof. Not going. All right, only 44 million. Oof. Nice beating. So if you like it, if you believe in it, this is probably a good time to buy, right? If you think it's gonna take over again, if you think it's not dead, could be a good opportunity. But risky. Non-RH, you know it is. Let me just quickly. Ooh, like when you. Yeah, okay. Lots of ones that are going down. People seem to be rotating a little bit, I guess. That's fine. That's expected. The question is, guys. Will RH memes attract new people? We'll see. So pDAI was copied over from start, right? Yes, of course, sir. Red Bull Vodka, yes. pDAI was copied from PulseChain start, exactly. Yeah, because no, it's only that chart, sir. It's because, I don't know, that liquidity pool it's created on that date, I guess. But all those coins were launched with PulseChain. The P copies were launched with PulseChain. They weren't created after. It's at the launch, right? They came with it, basically. Hi, yes, Pedro, sir. How are you doing, man? Great to see you here. Welcome. So yeah, man, I think yeah, because you can see, guys, not much going on. Some pumps, of course, as usual, as expected. The cores are still recovering a little bit, as you could see. They're not pumping immensely, right? They're just recovering. But yeah, man. I mean, I guess I already talked about, the irate stuff a lot, so I don't feel like I'm going to Twitter today, like tired. So I'm probably gonna rest. But before that, and before my closing remarks, let's say, let's go to another commercial one that's actually it's good. It's good for the situation, I guess. Since B-Roots decided to go with the fucking pDAI, man. Amazing. I love that conviction. Let's fucking go. Another commercial for you guys.
I can feel your anxiety, B-Roots. Fear Hex will outperform every bear, dog, and alien hoax. Underestimate the power of the period side. Richard never told you what happens to Hexon.
He told me the market has chosen.
No, B-Roots. It will pump 1,000x.
That's impossible! No! No!
Join Harry B-Roots. X is the only way. You underestimate the power of the peri side.
Amazing. Wait, where am I? Here I am. Hello. So yeah, man. Yeah, guys. Why all other show May 16, but also no liquidity, but yeah, I don't know, man. I would have to investigate, to be honest. Yeah, but I know that it was created with PulseChain, right? So if the liquidity appearing later is normal, I don't know. I think a lot of the vaults were already existed already. So, but the liquidity comes from the pools that people set up, right? So I don't know. I would need to investigate that, honestly, but yeah, I think it's only because of that, I guess, because Dex Screener reads from when the pool starts, right? But yeah, guys, a lot is still going on, but it's Sunday and I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna rest, and tomorrow will be another day. Hopefully, more RH tweets, more stuff happening, and let me move away. Wait, let me move away from this. Stop sharing screen. There we go. So, guys, we'll speak tomorrow. Rest. Don't go crazy trading coins for other coins. Listen to Richard, man. Listen to Richard. He's still our big boss. He's still our king. And, we need to respect the king. We need to listen to what he has to say. And, sometimes it's just good to listen and do nothing, just listen and think about the stuff that he's telling us. That's it. And yeah, we don't need to act every time, right? Sometimes we just learn new information and we reflect on it. That's it. And life continues. So don't do like the rumor that I heard, right, about Gary cheating after. Don't do that. It's not good to cheat out now, man. Not at the lows. No. We hodl. We believe. And 2 more weeks, guys. Just 2 more weeks. That's all it takes. Just 2 more weeks and Valhalla. And here we go into the moon. So thank you, Red Bull Vodka, T.S. Pedro, Christopher, thank you, sir. Angelo, thank you for being here. Tech Dude, Clash, all you guys. Docile, of course. Thank you guys for being here, for commenting, for sharing, for liking and resharing with your friends, telling them like there's this crazy dude that's talking, nonsense. You need to watch this shit. That's it. And we get more people in here to talk about RH and the new narratives that will pop up and that we should be paying attention to, right? And the new narratives can be old stuff, right? Don't forget that. New is always better, but sometimes, just sometimes, you never know. You never know. So pay attention to everything, guys. Buy the stuff that you like. Respect the pump. And just 2 more weeks, guys. And it's done. And we're done. So, oh yeah, man. Have a good one, guys, I guess. I'm gonna rest. What am I gonna do now? Maybe watch a video on YouTube. And sleep, man. Oh, yesterday was crazy, guys. Like, my kid was waking up every 30 minutes, man. I gave him maybe I should, I gave him some food, like grown-up food, let's say. And he was like, he loved it, but he was complaining after. It is what it is. We gotta try new things, man. That's how life is, man. That's how life is. Sometimes I'm a little bit reckless, man. I admit it. Yeah, but it is fine. It's fine. I love my kids, bro. I love kids in general. It's good, man. People should have more kids, man. I hope people have more kids. It's good. Alright, guys. Have a good one. I'm gonna rest. I'll leave you with the usual video and then we go. Bye-bye. Take care, guys, and thanks for being here. Ciao.
ではこの暖かな空気のこの後の予想を見ていきます。こちらは晴れると15度くらいまで上がるような暖かな空気です。今は九州や四国が中心となっています。この後明日にかけて動かしてみますと、だんだんとじわじわと北上する予想です。明日の午後には東北、北陸まで上がる予想ですから、明日は今日よりも気温が高くなって暖かくなりそうです。ただ雪が多く積もっている地域はニュースから合わせてご注意ください。さて今年はいつもの年よりも桜前線の北上早くなっています。これまでに開花したところを見ていきますと、これまで九州から関東にかけて開花しています。今日も神戸や宇都宮、水戸などから続々と開花の便りが出ています。この週末、お花見を予定されている方もいらっしゃるかもしれませんが、日曜日は現在の気温が逆に寒くなるところがありそうです。お花見の方はお散歩をお願いします。明日は北日本の日本海側、再び昼頃から天気が崩れそうです。明日は雨の降るところが多くなるでしょう。その他、太平洋